Jazeera is one of hundreds of informal settlements dotting South Africa's landscape. These tin shacks are the only housing option for many who can't afford better here in Luande in the Western Cape. But this land belongs to the South African National Roads Agency, or SANRAL, which plans to build a road through it.
That piece of land was open, not fenced, or there were no security looking after it. And when the people went to occupy the land, the city were supposed to have sent its law enforcement, or SANRAL were supposed to have sent its security officers.
Last year, over 800 people were evicted from the property and housed in a local community hall. City authorities and SANRAL have temporarily returned about half of them to their homes, providing them with water and some sanitation. But those who were not provided for moved back here illegally, stretching already limited resources. There are 14 informal settlements just like this one in this area alone. Residents say there's a desperate need for housing, and as long as they have nowhere to go, this is where they'll stay, despite facing eviction. Mandla Moyake and his family have been living in Luande for almost 2 years. The city of Cape Town says he'll be relocated to a new site this month.
I feel like there's broke promises. Since they promised us they're gonna electrify these places, these shacks, they didn't do that. The only promise that they kept, they put the toilets, which is less than that 45 they promised us to put it.
Rapid urbanization means houses for the poor are not being built fast enough. According to the Housing Development Agency, an estimated 1.6 million households in South Africa live in informal settlements.
After 20 years of investing in 2 to 3 million houses around the country, which is an amazing achievement, they've realized that model of building one house at a time is just not sustainable. So, and the other constraint is the fact that the private sector has not yet figured out a model for picking that demand up.
The government has promised to build 1.5 million new homes in the next 4 years. For Mandla, his dream is a simple one.
What we need is a decent houses, water and sanitation. That's all we need.
But he's just one of millions of South Africans waiting for that dream to come true. Famida Miller, Al Jazeera, Luande in the Western Cape.